Good morning, everyone. Happy Sunday. How's everybody's Sunday going? How's everybody's weekend going? Hopefully, you're all having a good day. Hopefully, you're all having a great weekend. How's everybody doing? Make sure you all hit that like button, hit that subscribe, share this channel out with everybody you know. I would greatly appreciate it. It would mean a lot to me. So, here we are, folks. Spring training is in session. We're back to the pre-games, right? This is just a spring training pregame, so it's not going to be totally serious. We're just, pregame is just a time to talk about what we think is going to happen in the game. For those of you that are not familiar with the pregame, I'll be doing plenty of this during the regular season. So this is where we, talk predictions, right? We talk about, how many pitches or how many innings a pitcher is going to throw, how many strikeouts, how many walks they're going to have, how many runs are they going to give up. So, it's a lot of fun. We talk about home runs that any home runs that the players are going to hit. We talk about score. We get into score predictions. We talk about food, which is something that everybody participates in. It's a lot of fun. I love doing the pre-games, but shout out to everybody in the chat. Let me say what's up to the chat. There's a few folks in here. Sabine's in the chat. Dev is in the chat. Jacob Petruzzi, David Herrera. Shout out to all of you. Thanks for joining. Mike Kowinski, I see you. What's up there, Mike? How's it going? But shout out to everybody in the chat. Hopefully you're all doing well. So let's pull up. Well, you know what? Let's do this real quick. Let's pull up the lineup. Let me pull up the lineup real quick. Let's get into the lineup. Let's see who's in the lineup. So let me make this full screen and let me zoom in just a little bit more for you all so you all could see it. So this is the lineup for today's game, folks, against the Detroit Tigers. So Jazz Chisholm Jr. is leading off, playing second base. Paul Goldschmidt playing first base. He'll be batting second. Cody Bellinger is batting third. He'll be playing center field. Jason Dominguez batting cleanup, and he'll be playing left field in today's game. Anthony Volpe batting fifth. He'll be playing shortstop. J.C. Escara is DHing today. He'll be batting sixth. So he'll be at the DH role instead of the catch role. But we have Alex Jackson batting seventh. So he'll be catching today for Sean Boyle, who's pitching in today's game. If you remember Alex Jackson, he was acquired in a trade along with Fernando Cruz for Jose Trevino. So and we are going to see Fernando Cruz pitch today, according to Brian Hogue. He put out a tweet about that. So we're going to see him and Cam Schlitter. Duke Ellis is playing right field. He'll be batting eighth. Oswald Peraza batting ninth. He'll be playing third base. If you all already know, Oswald Peraza is going to be competing for a spot for third base. So he is in competition along with, as you know, DJ LeMahieu and Oswaldo Cabrera. And on the mound today, folks, it is Sean Boyle. So, folks in the chat, let me know what you all think about this about this lineup. Who are you looking forward to seeing play? This is just a preview. This could be a preview of what the lineup could look like on opening day, potentially, right? We did see Dominguez lead off on Friday, and he's a candidate to lead off for the Yankees. And we're in today's game, we're seeing Jazz Chisholm lead off today, who is also a candidate to be a leadoff batter. So the leadoff spot is wide open as well. So we'll see who wins that spot. Boone has mentioned obviously Dominguez. He mentioned Jazz Chisholm Jr. He also had mentioned potentially Cody Bellinger being that leadoff hitter as well. So in this lineup, as you can see, there is no Aaron Judge. There is no Austin Wells. Those guys are taking a week off, so they should be back in action this week. I'm assuming later this week, but it's sometime this week. But yeah, folks, again, let me know what you think about this lineup. Who are you looking forward to seeing play? I'll leave the lineup up here. So, and I see Jonathan and Gusto in the building. Shout out to you fellas. How you doing? What's up? Let's see here. Let me get back to Didn't mean to do that. Cool. And Mike Kowinski's asking for the third base position. Do we stay in house or do we go after Arenado? At this point, I think they're staying in house. They're not gonna sign anybody else or trade for anybody else. I mean, they could surprise us. The Dever trade rumor to the Yankees is Davi. I mean, I heard there was like some sort of proposal. I don't know about a trade rumor. I don't know if that's gonna happen. And while I'm talking about that, I got our friend Erica waiting in the back. So let me bring her up. You ready to go? Just give me a thumbs up. She's cool. Okay, she nodded her head. Cool. I see you. What up?
What's up?
Good morning. How's it going? How's life? Good.
Not too bad. Chilling. Yeah.
Cool.
How's everyone doing?
Good. I can't complain. I'm just excited to be doing a pregame. It's been a long freaking time. So
is this your first pregame all year?
Like for spring training.
This year. Congratulations. Welcome back.
Yeah, thanks. Yeah, let's do this. So what's up with you? How are you feeling?
I'm good. I'm excited. I've watched the first two games because, just kind of watching the itch of baseball. I've also I just finished editing a video. Actually, I'm back, guys. If anybody is interested, you can check me out at That's Baseball Erica. But this is NFE's show, so I'm just here to join the conversation.
Nah, you could promote. It's all good. We want to get your name out there. We want to get your channel's name out there. Folks already know who you are, so we gotta get your channel. We got to get your channel out there. So, let me. Brad, nah, she don't need to save me. I'd do this on my own, but Erica likes to join, so I don't know what Brad's talking about, but whatever. But what do you like? What did you see in the first two games? Was there something that you were looking for, or was there somebody that caught your attention in the first two games?
Will Warren looked nasty. I know that we already have our five guys, but you want to add depth to this pitching rotation, especially with all the injuries that can potentially happen and inevitably happen. So he looked good, and I just want to see them continue to shake up the lineup a little bit while they can. I'd rather them have a concrete lineup during the regular season. So they're checking out Jazz today in the leadoff spot. Granted, it's all sample size, so you're not going to really dig too deep into it. But yeah, Jazz in the leadoff spot today. I like seeing Jason Dominguez the other day. There's just much that you can really analyze, I guess, just taking it day by day. But Will Warren really stood out to me.
That changeup that he was throwing was nasty. He's got a nasty changeup. So he's got potential. He just needs a little bit more development. But what we saw from him seemed encouraging. I liked what I saw.
For sure.
Yeah, and I know you watched yesterday's game. Let me ask you, what did you think of that opposite field home run by Spencer Jones?
I felt like I was watching Aaron Judge in reverse.
Right?
Yeah, anytime a guy, especially a power back, go opposite field, that he's seeing the ball well. I hope that stance helps him out and helps him be Judge 2.0, but yeah, it was good to see. I don't think he's going to have a shot at the roster at the end of the day, but if he could continue to make noise, I mean, people will start talking,
Yeah, absolutely. And I did put the link to Erica's channel. So for those of you that are not subscribed, please go subscribe. Thanks. And thank you, Brad, for subscribing.
Thanks.
Yeah. So yeah, Brad subscribed.
What
So
about
make
you?
sure. What about me?
Oh, sorry. No, I said, what about you? What did you been? I was about to say something else, so my bad for cutting in. But I was gonna say, what about you? What are you looking at during the first 2 games of spring training if you've watched them?
Yeah, I mean, as far as I go, I just want to make sure that I just want to see folks just getting their reps in, just making sure that their game is not completely off. You know, I'm basically looking for defense. Really, I mean, the defense is what I'm looking at, because the defense was terrible, as you know, last season, which cost the Yankees some games. So really the defense and pitching, that's what I'm looking for. That's what I'm looking at as well. Cause, you're going to, I don't know too much about Sean Boyle, who's starting today's game. And then, I know Brian Hogue put out a tweet saying that Fernando Cruz and Cam Schlitter will also be pitching in today's game. So I'm actually looking forward to those guys pitching because, Fernando Cruz and Alex Jackson, who's catching today, they were both acquired in a trade for Jose Trevino. So I want to see Fernando Cruz because that dude has a nasty splitter. I don't know if you've seen highlights, but have
Yeah,
you seen his highlights, Fernando Cruz?
yeah, I've seen a few things here or there. Honestly, any guy that comes over and gets to pitch and get led by Matt Blake, I have all the trust in. Apparently, they just
Yeah,
picked up a dude off waivers. I think for the Nationals, but somebody posted he's like, and he's already just improved on his pitching, like just the amount of break on certain pitches and everything. So anybody that Matt Blake gets to work with, I have all the confidence in. I mean, just look at Luke Weaver. What a story. Insane
Oh,
story.
Luke Weaver, yeah, that dude's yeah, that dude, he's a fiery dude. He's a goofy guy. I don't know. He's
I love
hilarious.
it, man. You gotta bring that to the locker room. I feel like the Yankees have this narrative that they're very, yeah. Obviously now we have beards that are allowed, but that they're very serious, very corporate. You're there to do a job, which I do like, but you have to have fun while you're doing it. And I just feel like that changes the narrative a little bit. Like people make it seem like the Yankees are boring. No, they're not. they're having fun, and now we're seeing it with this Wheeze World or whatever. So I like it. I'm
Yeah,
here for it. I enjoy it.
for sure. And looks like NY Yankee Mania. This is Joe. He
Woo!
says, "Hey guys, it looks
Okay.
like he subscribed to your channel as well. So thank you, Joe, for doing that. I
Yeah,
do
thanks, Joe. I
appreciate
appreciate
it.
it.
Yeah. Yeah. Continue subscribing again. I'll pull up the link again. So just for folks to go subscribe if you haven't yet. Old Sarge, salute. What's going on there, Old Sarge? Good to see you. What's up, Ken? How's it going? So I want. Speaking of the beard policy, how do you feel about that? Because I mean, there's some people on social media that are absolutely flipping out, but I think it's for no reason. I think it's ridiculous for folks flipping out about it. I mean, others are in favor of it. I'm in favor of it. I mean, clearly.
Yeah. uh, they're
Max.
What's up, Max? I think they're flipping out just for clicks, man. I took a glance at some of the people that were mad about it, and they're like, "Oh, well, what's next?" They're gonna have City Connect jerseys, or what's next? They're gonna add more ads on their uniform. Like, it's just silly. These guys, it's a new generation. Most people that you see have beards now. Like, it stinks, to be honest, when you come to the Yankees and you kind of lose a little bit of your identity. I understand that it's just a beard, and like Aaron Judge said, if that's what's stopping you from coming to this team, then you don't deserve, like, you shouldn't be here, which
Mhm.
I also agree with. But like, just let them be them. It's about damn time to me. And especially it's well groomed. You're not going to see anything crazy. I don't understand the outrage, if any. So people will get over it and they won't even notice it after a few months. It'll be a thing.
Yeah. I mean, I think there's just bigger things to worry about besides players having facial hair. I mean, they did made it clear, like, keep it groomed, and you're still not allowed to have hair past your shoulders. There was this somebody on like Twitter. It was some girl. It's like, oh, I think men with beards are ugly. I don't find them attractive. I'm like, okay, well, this isn't about
It's not
you.
up to you to decide that for them.
Yeah,
like
I'm
if
sorry
they
you don't like men with beards.
Yeah, sorry. But Judge said he's still not gonna rock the beard. There's a few guys that said they're used to shaving all the time, so you're gonna see it here and there. I'm sorry if you hear that. Those are my dogs playing in the background.
Yeah, no, I figured dogs in the background making some noise.
So yeah, I'm excited about it. Like, it's so funny that we're getting excited over facial hair.
Yeah, I know. Seriously, I listen. I think what Judge said was right. It's like if players are stopping themselves from coming to the team because of beards, then it's like you're missing out. But it's like at the same time, and some folks were failed to mention this part about Judge because they only take part of what people say. He said he doesn't care. Like if that's what makes players comfortable, then hey, you know what? So be it. That he's cool with it either way. I cannot believe that was a shocker though. I could not believe that that went down. I was like, wait, did Steinbrenner just announce this? I was like,
yeah, it was just random. I woke up to the news. I was like, wait, what the heck? I don't.
Yeah, Max. Oh, go ahead.
I think he's talking about the girl that says she didn't like guys with beards, right?
Yeah, she must be like 16, either 16 or just maybe a girl in who know whatever age she is. She's just,
listen, if you prefer no beards, it's fine. That's your preference, but you can't tell somebody not to do it.
Yeah, exactly.
So
exactly.
Yeah, beards. I don't know. Hopefully that makes them win a World Series. You know what I'm saying? Whatever helps them win is what I'm all about.
Exactly. And I see a few other folks. Nathaniel's in here. He says, "Go Dodgers." He's our Dodgers friend. Desiree, what is up? How's it going? I saw Ken in the building. Ace Chia, what up, Ace? How's it going? Ace? What's up? Yeah, make sure you all subscribe to these channels. Erica, Ace, Max. Let's get Erica's channel up there though. She's back to doing videos again, content creating. So let's
I forget how much time it takes.
Yeah, right. It
so
is.
You guys know it's not easy.
Yeah, nah, it's definitely time consuming.
Yeah,
definitely time consuming. So no doubt about it. But let me pull up that lineup real quick.
Today's lineup.
Yeah, did you see it or not yet? You did. Okay, I'll share it anyway. I shared it earlier, so I'll do it again. So that's the lineup right there. So you see Jazz Chisholm leading off. So he's a candidate for the leadoff spot, and Dominguez is batting cleanup.
Mm-hmm.
You have both catchers in there. Escara is DHing today, and Alex Jackson. So I know Escara is trying to compete for a spot to be the backup catcher to Austin Wells, your boy. He's going to grow a beard, by the way. Just watch.
He said he's going to keep it. I think he's going to do like the 5 o'clock shadow with the mustache.
Okay.
That's what he's going to rock.
That'll be a good look for him.
That's what I'm hoping he rocks.
I feel you. Yeah, and Ken asked you earlier where your beard was, but don't grow a beard, Erica. Don't do it.
I shaved, so.
This morning she said she shaved. She said so. Yeah. So, what do you think about the lineup? I mean, this could be a preview of what we're gonna see. Obviously, there's no Judge or Wells. I mean, you'll see those guys playing later this week. They had the week off. But what do you think about this lineup?
I mean, really the standouts is Jazz in the leadoff spot because that's something that you might see during the regular season. Jason Dominguez in the cleanup spot because, again, depending on what his bat looks like, you might end up seeing that at some point this year. And I just want to see more at-bats by Oswald Peraza. I really hope that he wins that third base job. So, yeah, I wouldn't put too much thought into this lineup in general, like Goldschmidt's not going to be batting second. Bellinger's going to be batting third. Like I'm almost certain that's where he's going to be slotted. But yeah, I just want to see just at bats. I'm not going to look too into it, but yeah, I'm interested to see who wins the leadoff job and who wins the third base job. The Yankees.
Yeah, no doubt. Well, yeah, with these at bats, what I'm mainly looking for is just scoring runs with runners in scoring position. Instead of just relying on the home run ball. I just want to see how guys do with that now. Because like in yesterday's game, now I'm not going to take yesterday's game like super serious because it was a bunch of prospects, right? It was a lot of prospects, a lot of young guys that played. But it's like I don't want to. They had like 8 guys in runners in scoring position. They had 8 guys and they went 0 for 8. Now again, I'm not going to put too much on it because it's just a bunch of young prospects. But I'd rather not see that with like a lineup like this. I want to see a good quality at bats. Battling. So that's what I want to see. It's spring training. These guys are just trying to work on their mechanics and get their timing right, get their footing right. So the main thing for me is I'm just glad baseball is being played again.
Heck yeah.
Yeah. So that's where I'm at.
Yeah. This lineup or like these guys, they were all in the game 1 and they scratched across a couple runs. Goldschmidt, Bellinger, Dominguez worked a walk. So just continue to see, like you said, good at bats. And I actually like seeing Volpe playing short when Goldschmidt plays first now because Volpe does have a lot of short hop throws. So Goldschmidt can kind of just get used to that at first. He's going to see it all year. Maybe it'll help Volpe win another Gold Glove.
Yeah, one would hope, man. My thing with Volpe is this: he's a great defender. I have no problems with his defense, but God, he needs to just get it together at the plate. Offensively, he needs to be better. That's all I'm going to say. I mean, the guy, he has potential. He could hit. I have no problems with his with the guy. Like he can hit when he's on. He's on. Like dude, he could play. But this year, year 3, he needs to shine. There's a few guys on this line on this team that it's we're relying on them to play well. So I mean, those 3 guys for me is Volpe, Wells, Dominguez. Yes, yeah.
It's one of them. One of them has to break out. I'll give Dominguez obviously has a longer leash. But Wells and Volpe, one of them has to break out or be above average for this lineup to be successful. So we'll see what happens. I mean, Volpe, maybe he has some carryover from the World Series. The kid really showed out when it mattered the most, and maybe that gives him a little bit of confidence, gives him a little added swagger. But yeah, I think, like you said, those 3 guys are so important to this lineup, and I really hope at least one of them, steps up.
Yeah. So with the lineup, I know it's spring training, but going into the regular season, like on a scale of 1 to 10, like how confident do you feel in the lineup? Because it's different, right? It's going to be a much different lineup. There's no Soto, right? Because he made up a lot of that production. But I still think the Yankees did a good job. But again, we're still relying on some guys to have some breakthroughs. But on a scale of like 1 to 10, if you had to pick a number right now, like what's your prediction? Or what's your score?
It's probably like a 6.5 or a 7.
6.5 or 7. Okay, I think that's fair. I think that's a fair number.
Yeah,
because I'm kind of like saying 7, right? 7, 6 to 7.
Yeah,
really. That's kind of where I'm at.
There's too many question marks and what ifs still.
Yeah.
And I don't think we're gonna know what this team is until 2 or 3 months in, because you have who's your leadoff guy. Like, what's Jazz going to be? I think the Jazz trade was great, but, like, what is he going to be? Because you closed up a lot of issues defensively, but, like, again, offensively. Volpe, how is he going to come into his third year offensively? Wells, is he going to be the Wells of in the cleanup spot that was hot for that month, or is he going to be the Wells that we saw at the tail end of the year, which was not good? What's Goldschmidt going to be like? We don't know. He's coming off one of the worst years of his career. Bellinger
he had a good second half, though. I mean, his first half was dicey, but second half he turned it around. If that's the Goldschmidt we see, I hope that's the Goldschmidt we see.
I hope so too, obviously. But there's still that first half still existed, right? And he's getting older. Then Dominguez, like there's a lot of pressure on him. How's he going to handle the adversity? How are us fans going to be patient with him? So like if everything works to plan, then I'm at an 8 with this lineup. Giancarlo comes back and can be G, but there's too many question marks for me to be confident and say like, oh, it's an 8 now. Like, no, it's definitely like a 6.5. And that 6.5 is driven mainly because of Aaron Judge.
Yeah, no, for sure. And I hope, I don't know the severity of Giancarlo's injuries with his elbows, but I hope he does make the opening day roster because he is important to this lineup. But I'd rather him get hurt. I mean, I hate players to get hurt, but if they're going to get hurt, I'd rather them get hurt now than rather later in the season. So, I just we need him healthy for the playoffs. That's for damn sure. So
yeah, exactly.
We absolutely need him healthy for the playoffs. And I see a couple of other folks. Nathan is in the chat. What up, SGA? Shout out to you, man. Thank you for the kind words. And again, folks, make sure I'm putting that link up right there. Make sure you all subscribe to Erica's channel. So anybody who came in, if you're not subscribed, go subscribe. Go give our girl some support. She definitely deserves it. She knows her baseball. She knows her Yankees. She's not a casual fan. She knows her stuff. So, but yeah, make it happen. Nitin's saying whoever's in the Woodbridge, New Jersey area, we have an event with Jose Reyes. Okay, cool.
I might check that out. I mean, I don't know if I can even get there. I keep forgetting that I don't have a knee that's properly working. So I got a crutch. I got a crutch everywhere.
Yeah. Well, they'll if anybody gets you in your way.
Or just carry me in.
From 5 to 7, it looks like.
Cool.
Yeah. Cool.
Nathaniel.
Yeah, Nathaniel's just he's just spamming with Dodger stuff. That's cool. What up, Li? How's it going? Yo, Li, I know I saw your message, dude. I didn't, just so you know, I didn't block you, but I don't know if it's just because, and I'll just say this out loud, I don't know if it's because you've been timed out so many times that you get blocked eventually. I don't know if YouTube does it like that. I have no idea. But just so you know, Li, if you get timed out, you usually get timed out, if anything. So, and I'll just leave it at that. Nathan said it's $99 to get in. So, for the meet and greet.
Cool. Whoever Yowie Wowie is, Cody will sell his soul to The Rock. I know that that's not Yankees related, but I have my thoughts on it. I don't think he'll do it. I think someone else is going to do it.
Oh, we're talking WWE. Yes, okay, because Elimination Chambers tonight, right? Is that?
That's next week. That's next week.
Oh, that's next week. Okay.
The Rock came on SmackDown, and they had this weird promo, and he was just like, "I want your soul." So stupid, but we'll see what happens. Thank you.
No,
appreciate it.
Yeah, I did actually see that. I don't watch the programs. I just see the highlights for WWE. But yeah, no, I did see that. So, WWE's it's fun again. Nah, you're good, Yowie Wowie. I mean, if you want to drop WWE stuff, go for it. You'll hear me talk about UFC as well. Like for those of you that don't know, I'm a big combat sports fan. So love my combat sports outside of baseball. But folks, let's talk about it. Let's get into the predictions. Just for the fun of it. I mean, it's nothing serious, but with Sean Boyle, he's a prospect. How many pitches do you think he throws today?
30.
30?
Yeah.
All
30.
Right.
Maybe 2 innings.
Maybe 20. Okay.
I mean, they're not going to go more than 2 ever during these first couple games. So.
Yeah. So Yeah, I know that. Like Rodon, I think threw like 50 yesterday.
People had a lot to say about that, by the way.
Yeah, I know. I saw the line. I mean, I know a lot. Yeah, a lot of folks did have some complaints about Rodon, but I'm not sweating it really. I mean, it's spring training. He's still trying to trying to get his footing. He's trying to work on his mechanics. So, yeah. So I'm not too worried about it. Li, I mean, I understand. I know you want Dominguez in the lineups, leadoff spot, big time. I get it, but Jazz name has been mentioned. They're trying it out, man. They're gonna try out some different things. So
yeah, Eli, it's only game 3.
Yeah, stay tuned, bro. It's only spring training, and Max is saying he's throwing 90 no hitter alert. Are you kidding? Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, let's go, man. Let's go. But yeah, I think he'll, I think he'll throw. I'd say he'll throw 30 pitches. I think he'll have like a couple of strikeouts, give up a couple of walks, 2 strikeouts, 2 walks, is what I'm giving him, and I think he'll give up. 2 runs. So I'm just just throwing it out there. And if Spencer Jones is on the opening day roster, you will riot. That's a CM.
I got some news for you, buddy.
Yeah, sorry.
Let me know where the riot starts. Where are you plan on the rioting?
Yeah, well, there will be a riot then because he's not going to be on the roster. I hate to break it to you there, Yowie Wowie.
Spencer Jones has to hit a home run in every game that he plays in for them to maybe consider it.
Yeah, for sure, and come down on a strikeout percentage. So that's something he'll need to improve on. But yeah, I got Boyle. Let's see. Yeah, like I said, 30 pitches. I'm right there with you. 2 Ks, 2 walks. I think he'll give up a couple of runs as well. That's where I'm at with him.
Okay. I was like 2 Ks and 2 walks. That's already 14 pitches at least.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm just, that's where I'm at. That's where I'm at.
Torres isn't playing today, Yankee Mania. I checked this morning.
Oh, Torres is not playing. Okay, yeah, I was curious about that. Is Gleyber Torres in the lineup?
Bearded Torres is not playing.
Yeah. I don't know. I saw the beard on him. I'm like, I don't know if you should rock the beard. I mean, to each their own, but I don't think that you should. But
we'll figure it out.
Yeah, it's all good. It's all good. You think the Yankees give up any home runs?
Sure. I mean, in 9 innings, yes. At some point they will.
What's
they didn't give one up yesterday, or did they?
True. No, I don't think they did. I think it was all runs by the Blue Jays.
Yeah.
But yeah, what do you think home runs? How many home runs did they give up?
Just one.
Just one?
Sure. Right. I can't. This is hard.
That's one. It's all fun. You ain't playing the lotto, so. Yeah. And I always did this part for fun because it was the Yankees did this so much last season. They gave up a bunch. They were going into double plays. So
PTSD.
I'm just gonna say 2. I'll say 2 double plays. Screw it.
Dominguez almost grounded into one in game 1. I was like, no.
No. Yeah.
Sure. 2. 2 sounds safe.
2 sounds safe.
More than that, I'll be pissed.
You're like, dang, it's only spring training.
Yo, I'm so happy I'm just so happy baseball is back. Like, I'm just a happier person when there's baseball on every day. And that's why I love baseball is like you get to watch your team basically every day. And I know sometimes that sucks if your team is trash. So you just suffer every day. Like, was it August last year where the Yankees were just disgustingly bad? And I was just like, I don't want to watch this every day.
Yeah, August. Yeah, August was bad. August.
I was like, oh. And we thought it was going to be like a cakewalk because they had a weaker schedule. Oh my God. But anyway, I'm just happy. I just feel the warmer weather coming through. Like it's 40 degrees over here. It feels really nice. Like I feel like I could go for a brisk walk.
Yeah, no, last week it was just freezing. It was just like freezing. And I'm like, oh my God, I'm over this. I mean, right now, as I'm looking, we're going to have a high of 64 today.
Wow. You're in Denver, right? Or like in the Denver area?
I'm in the Denver area. I'm literally like 20 minutes north of Denver, so I'm not far. So
Nice.
yeah, I'm part of that Denver metro.
Nice.
So it's warm weather today, so I'm loving it. The sun is out here, so I'm just like, yes.
I actually have not been outside. Jonathan says it's cold. It says 44, but I think Jonathan lives in like the Hamptons, so he's probably on the beach getting that cold.
Yeah, for sure, no doubt. Can I send you the warm weather to you in Ohio there, Li? Sure, I'll send you some warm weather. Why not? Why not? Or you could move to a warm weather climate. Just saying, Li. I know Ohio is miserable. So, and Max is saying that's what being a fan is. Got to soar high when they are on fire, and when they fly low when they struggle. It's Yankee till I die. I think is
he was
what
trying
he
to
wanted
say.
To say. Yeah, for sure. Yeah, you can't only root for them when they're winning. You gotta root for them when they're losing too.
Luckily, the Yankees don't do a lot of losing. Like when you compare it. Oh, funny random trivia question for you that I was asked the other day. What MLB team, I guess we'll leave it to the chat too. What MLB team, and please don't Google it, has never lost 100 or more games? There's only one.
There's only one?
Yeah.
Is it the Yankees, or they've lost 100 games before?
So that was my guess. They have lost 100 games, but it's they weren't even the Yankees yet.
So they're not. This is a team that doesn't exist anymore.
No, the team does exist.
Oh, the team does exist.
Yeah, they were the Yankees, but they were called. What was it like? What was their name before they were the Yankees? I'm not the Senator. What the hell were the Yankees?
Not the Seminoles, is it?
No.
Li said Highlanders.
Highlanders. Yeah. That's what it was. I was just like, they lost 100 games as the Highlanders, so they're technically not.
Oh, got it.
They technically have lost 100 games, which I thought was stupid, but no, there is another team. There is a current team that has never lost 100 or more games. Just always just been average.
Even now they're average, would you say?
If I had that's a good hint. Are they average now? No. They're below average.
They're below average.
Not the Braves.
I don't think it's the Braves. Are they American League or National League? Because
American League.
American League. Okay. So they've never lost 100 games. Whoa. Hello, doggy.
Yeah, she's
Astros?
No.
Okay.
The Astros were bad at one point.
Yeah, they were. Angels, I know they were bad at one point. I think they lost over 100 games. Angels? Right?
It's the Angels.
It is the Angels. Oh, snap.
Forever mid.
What?
They have forever been mid.
Wow. Yeah. I thought they had lost 100 games in one of the seasons, but I guess. Whoa. All right.
Maybe they got close. I never looked at their what their records were after year over year. So I don't know if they've lost like 99, but they have never lost over 100 games. The only team.
Wow, that's
surprising.
Wild work. Yeah, that's wild work. That's crazy. Wow. Okay, well, there's your trivia there, folks. Some fun fact of the day. Yeah, apparently, Yowie Wowie, the Angels never lost 100 games. I thought they did.
I was equally as surprised.
Yeah, I'm very surprised. I was like, whoa, okay, I did not know that. So,
Yeah, Eli. They're forever mid. They're just a mid team.
Yeah. They could have been a lot better than what they showed, but it's just, obviously ownership. You talk about a team that doesn't care about winning.
Yeah.
I'm just saying, what I mean? They could have been a much better team, and they had the players to do it. They just didn't build on it. And there's certain players that really don't care about the game anymore. And I'm referring to Anthony Rendon, who's hurt. he's injury prone, but after a while, he's just like, I don't really care about the game anymore. And I'm like, yeah, and you're also getting paid freaking well too.
Guaranteed money. It's
yeah,
insane
guaranteed.
that they can't like void that contract.
Yeah, well, I mean, I guess they can't void it. I mean, they could always DFA him, but then that money is still going to be owed.
It's guaranteed, yeah.
Yeah, it's guaranteed.
That's that's the beauty of baseball, man. Money is guaranteed and or deferred now. So you don't make it now, but you'll make it later.
Yeah, exactly. And I think in the next like CBA meeting, I think they're going to try and push for a salary cap, but I don't think it'll happen.
There needs to be a floor, a salary floor.
I'm down for the salary floor because there are teams that need to spend money. Because like the Marlins, they've hardly done anything, and they've gotten hit with a couple of grievances. So I'm just sick of these teams that don't spend money, and then they're benefiting off of the revenue sharing. So that's absolutely frustrating. So that's something that owners are going to have to bring up with the revenue sharing. It's like, hey, we're out here. Some of us are out here spending money while other teams are not. Now I understand some owners don't have that type of level as some of the other teams, but they could spend. I'm sorry, but they could spend. But let me ask you this: who's hitting a home run today? Anybody in the lineup?
I would love to see Cody Bellinger just rock one out.
Bellinger would be dope. I want to see Dominguez rock one.
Yeah, but I'll say Cody.
Okay, so Cody. Yeah, I like to see either Cody or Dominguez. I like to see one of those two guys hit one out.
Yeah, Cody's swing just concerns me so much.
I think he'll be fine. His bat is perfect for Yankee Stadium. I mean,
I know, but so is Joey Gallo's.
Fair point.
I have PTSD. I don't know, man. But they needed to make the move. I understand that they had to get Cody Bellinger, and I get like the upside of it. He's still young. His bat is made for it. He's Gold Glover, just the whole shebang. I just get nervous.
Yeah, no, I understand. And Nathaniel, the Yankees will win 90 games this year and 80 losses. That equals 170, 162 games played throughout the year there, buddy. The math ain't adding up. Yeah. And Joe says to you can't compare Joey Gallo to Bellinger. Come on.
I understand. I'm just nervous. I'm so nervous.
Oh, people are going to give you crap now. But
I get it. That's obvious. You're right. I get it. I'm like going to the most extreme comparisons. I get nervous. That's all.
Nah, I
want it to work out. I really want it to work out.
We all do. Score prediction. What you got? I mean, I know.
Spring training is going to end like 12-9.
12-9.
Most of those runs will come in the 5th inning and after. Yeah. So 12-9.
12-9. All right, dang, that's okay. I like that score. I'm gonna, you know what? I'm just gonna go ahead and just be like, it's gonna be like 7-5.
There you go. I like it. We're
7-5.
taking the over.
Yeah, I'm taking the over.
99-63. I love that record. I think that's to win the AL East. Easy.
Yeah, 99-63. Honestly, if I'm, with the wins, I'm giving the Yankees 96. I'll give them 96 wins.
I'm reading what Mania said.
Oh, okay. No, you're good. I figured that's what you were doing. But no, I'm going 96.
96 and what was the math on that? 96 and what?
96 and what would that be? 66?
66?
Yeah.
What was their record last year? How did they end?
94 games. So they won 94. So I'm giving them 2 more wins. And the reason why I'm giving them 2 more wins, yes, I know the lineup is different, but
we lost a lot of games to errors.
Yeah. So I think that the defense is going to truly help along with the pitching. So I know the pitching I'm confident in the pitching. It's just the bats have to come through. I want to know. Well, the Yankees were so top heavy, and most of their offensive production came from Soto and or Judge. Mm-hmm.
How many games did Soto win us? Curious.
I mean, I don't have the number off the top of my head, but he was definitely he was a big contributor in those games.
Like, I wonder if there's a stat for that to know. Because I feel like the rest of the team really didn't do anything.
I mean, the first half was great, but then the second half of a few guys, you know, kind of lost their way. You know what I mean? Like, you know, offensively, Verdugo didn't do too well. I mean, I liked Verdugo because his defense was fantastic in left field. And I know some people didn't like hearing that, but it's the truth. I mean, his defense was really good. Yankees didn't really have a left fielder for a long time that could play left field. So
not and now we have a right, you know, Judge back in right. Like that locks up a lot of the defensive issues in right field too. I love Soto. I'm not going to talk crap about him. He went to the Mets. No. He took the bigger paycheck. Like, it is what it is.
Yeah.
I'm so grateful for what he did while he was here. I'm going to miss that bat in the lineup because who wouldn't, you know? But it was an issue in right field.
Yeah.
He had his issues out there.
So. Ace is saying Volpe's going to go yard today. All right. I'll see you, Ace.
Hell yeah. Let's get Power Volpe back. I want him hitting over 20 this year.
Yeah. Listen, if Volpe could hit 260, if he could just get that batting average up, and if he only hits like 15 home runs, I'll be happy.
I got a question for you.
Sure.
How many home runs do you think the combination of Judge, Bellinger, and Dominguez hit this year? Do you think they clear 100?
Judge, Bellinger, and Dominguez. Dominguez, I got him hitting 20 home runs.
Okay.
That's my prediction for Dominguez. Aaron Judge, you know, he hit 58 in 2024. Judge, I might come down on that number just a little bit. I might, you know what? I'm gonna give him 52. I might come. Okay. I'm coming. I know I'm kind of coming down a little bit, but
you're at 72.
I'm at 72. Bellinger, you know what? I'm confident that he could hit 30.
I think so too. He can
I'm confident he should hit 30. So that puts him at 102. So my answer, I guess, would be yes.
Clears 100.
Yeah, it does clear 100. Cool. Yeah, I think that's crazy. Yeah. So, you know, Yankee Mania is saying 80 total. Ace is saying Judge is going to hit 55, Belly 25, JD 20. LI saying Dominguez 20, Bellinger 30, Judge 55. So LI and I are like similar numbers. He's just got a few more for Judge than I do. Marvin the Martian, I dig the name, the logo, but he says I think Goldie can hit 20. I think Goldie could hit 20. Yowie Wowie says Belly hits 29 home runs, 125 RBIs. That's fair. That's fair. 125 RBIs. That's if he could get 125 RBIs, I'd be ecstatic with that.
How many did Soto end with last year?
He ended up with like
109.
40, I think, right? Or a little, was it 41?
41 home runs, 109 RBIs.
Yeah.
I mean, he was also in the 2-hole, so Bellinger should have more opportunities.
Yeah. So I don't know. I don't know if Bellinger's going to hit in the 2 or 3 spot. I know he should probably hit in the 2 spot. I like Judge in that 3 spot. Although Judge said he doesn't really care where he plays. He's like, put me anywhere.
You know that they're going to go by the analytics and that how many at bats he can get in a game, best at bat. You know, when you have Soto in front of you, then it's almost like Judge is basically going to get just as many at bats. But it's going to be interesting who they put in front of Judge, how it's going to work. Like the dynamic of this lineup there's a lot of question marks.
Yeah.
How they build it around Judge.
Well, they'll be looking at all that during spring training and then do their analysis from there and then figure out what happened, what they do next. But last thing we'll talk about, and I'm sure you remember this, and a lot of folks in the chat remember this because everybody participates in this one. But you snacking on anything? Food?
I'm actually starving, so I'm about to make an espresso.
Nice.
wake up for the game and see what I order for food. So unfortunately, I can't really cook right now because standing for long periods of time is rough. So I got to figure out what I'm going to order. I really want like breakfast. I know it's 1 o'clock, but I really want like a freaking bacon, egg, and cheese. And I got to figure out how to get that delivered to me without paying for it on Uber Eats because I refuse to use those apps. I think they're a waste of money. So
yeah, well, I was gonna. So sometimes I'll do DoorDash or Uber Eats only if they email me some sort of coupon code.
Right, same. You got to be smart about it.
Yeah, so because I actually have something, like that in my email, and what do you call it? And then I look for places that do $0 delivery.
Yeah, but they only do the $0 delivery. Like if you're doing it on Uber Eats or DoorDash or whatever, they only do it if you have like their membership, which I don't have.
I don't have a membership with them though, but on occasion they'll do, like, some places will do $0 delivery. So I'm like, sweet.
I do have Dash Pass. You spelled it Dash Pass, and I said it like that. Dash Pass with my credit card. So maybe I'll just use that and see if it lowers it any. But bacon, egg, and cheese right now, salt, pepper, ketchup on an everything bagel. Oh my god.
Yeah, I know. I had a hard time getting out of bed this morning, so I already had like a couple of cups of coffee and just had like a fruit and some dates. So
nice.
I'm
so
good.
Healthy. I'm like, give me carbs and protein. And you're like, I had prunes.
Well, hey, you get me some carbs and I'll eat carbs and protein. I can, like, I'm one of those freaks that can finish a whole box of pizza on my own.
Depends.
Get me on an empty stomach. Watch me go to town. Like my appetite and the way I eat, it's like it's very up and down, and I could finish probably like a whole. I've finished a whole thing of Oreos one time, like a whole box.
I'm not a sweets person like that, so that actually disgusts me. And you don't disgust me. Just the idea of me eating those Oreos disgust. I'm like,
I'm like, oh man, I disgusted her. I was like,
no.
Nah, that was.
Apparently, Stanton's been dealing with tennis elbow since last year, by the way. So that's kind of wild.
That is wild work, man.
He did what he did in the playoffs, so I'm okay. He could sit out the season. I think the Yankees have enough to carry us through, and then bring them and unlock them in the playoffs. You know what I'm saying? Just comes out.
Freaking yeah. So like I said with I like when it comes to, I love my sweets, but I've also, as I'm getting a little bit older, I learned to control it too. But there's some things that I just can't control myself over. Yeah. And I haven't had Oreo cookies in a long time, just for the record.
Oh.
But
do you, man? I like Oreos. I just can't eat a whole pack of them.
Yeah, no, I did that. Like, this was like years ago. I just went to town. But yeah, no, I love Oreos too. I don't know. I just haven't had them in a while. Maybe that was the reason. I don't know.
I get it. I'm getting older.
All right, Ace. Yeah, we'll see you later, bro. I know you and Max are both doing play-by-plays. I'm actually going to do a play-by-play too, so I am going to wrap it up here momentarily because the game's going to start in about 10 minutes. And my guy Nitin says, stay tuned, everyone. My team is currently working on more guests for NFE's show as we speak. Yeah, I know you and your team are always doing good work, getting guests to the Woodbridge Brewing Company and getting current and former players on like my channel and other content creators. So thank you so much. And I hope to make it out to New York one of these days, one of these years, and go to a game. I'm already going to 2 of the games when they come out here to Colorado, and I just need to buy tickets for that Saturday game, and then I'll be at all 3 games. So
I envy you because I know how inexpensive those tickets are compared to over here. You can sit so much closer. But
you're still spending some money though, because when the Yankees come into town, they hike up the prices.
Yeah, absolutely. But it's still nowhere near what it would be here.
Yeah, no, it's not. And I mean, shoot, I was gonna say you could come out here, but I don't know if your knee's gonna be better by then.
I don't know. I don't know. I find out this week if I could start putting weight on it and walking, and if I do, then, or if I can, then I'm going to opening day for sure. So whoever's going to opening day, if you guys are here, we can hang out.
All right. Well, let's hope you could get some weight on that knee. Let's hope you can make it to opening day. Here, so we'll be rooting for you. But folks, yeah, absolutely. Folks in the chat, do appreciate everybody tuning in. I will go live for the play-by-play, so here momentarily. So I hope to see all of you there. Hope to see some new people. So I'll obviously be live for a few hours. So it's going to be a long day of live streaming, but it's all good. I'm ready for it. So, but I do appreciate everybody tuning in. And Erica, thanks for jumping on. Thanks for joining as always.
Thank you for having me. I appreciate it.
Yeah. And I hope to see more content from you. I know you put out a video. I'll check it out later. And
yes, I just put out a video as I was on here. It was uploading. It's just about the first couple games of spring training and just some of my thoughts on things that have been going on. So if you guys want to check it out, that'd be awesome. Appreciate it.
Yeah. And again, folks, make sure you all subscribe to Erica's channel right there. That's the link. Go give her your support, please. Let's grow her channel out. Let's make her popular. She's already popular, but let's make her more popular.
But I would love to do some lives at some point. I just don't want them to coincide with yours, so I don't want to
Yeah, I mean, the way I see it is like, none of us really own these time slots. So, you do.
Yeah, but there's a level of respect, and there's.
I could appreciate that.
Yeah,
I appreciate that. Nah, and I'm right there with you. I get it. But yeah, folks, go subscribe to Erica's channel. Make sure you all subscribe to the Strike Zone. Make sure you subscribe to That's Baseball Erica. All right. Make sure you all hit that like button, hit that subscribe, share this channel out with everybody you know. I would greatly appreciate it. Enjoy the game. Enjoy your Sunday. And we'll see you next time. Have a good day, everyone. Peace.
Bye.